I have never seen coffee pot of this kind. I don't know if the coffee is good, but the way they make it is very vibey.
我们又加糖又加蜂蜜，不好吃，这个我们不爱吃。
你们不爱喝？
逛逛闻闻。
You probably know that China is famous for tea, but deep in the Nujiang Valley, we discovered a completely different flavor of Yunnan coffee. In this episode, we're going to discover this hidden coffee world, taste some unique local beans, meet the farmers, and join them for a random mushroom hunt.
我觉得我也看见了我的菌子了啊！我发现了一个。
老板要一个那个要一个大碗的扒肉饵丝。Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Right now, I'm having a typical Dali breakfast of扒肉饵丝. I just got my bowls. You get noodles all over China, but Yunnan noodle is a bit special. Here it's called 饵丝, so it's basically a rice cake, a sticky rice cake that is cut into noodle shape and then poured into this broth. And then there are some slow cooked pork and until it gets really, really tender, together with some bean sprouts, some herbs, some chili pepper. Whereas Flo got his Hong San duo.
Yeah, it's basically a rice dish with some red vegetables and some pork. It's very delicious.
It's also very, very typical Yunnan dishes. I think in Shanghai you probably have to pay 38 for this bowl, but here it's only 9块钱, and it's a small bowl. And Flo's dish is only 12 yuan, the Hong San duo.
And it's definitely more than enough for one person.
谢谢老板。很好吃。
好，再来吃个。
好的。We just finished our lunch. I'm so full right now. I didn't finish that big bowl of rice noodle. And before I wear my helmet, let me tell you our today's plan. So today we'll be driving south towards Tengchong, and today probably we will end up in Nujiang Valley or Lushui Xian. So it's about 300 kilometers ride to a place where you see lots of coffee plantations. So you probably don't know that China even have coffee. And in Yunnan, in Nujiang Valley, there is China's most famous coffee producer. And I think we're going to visit quite some coffee farms and also coffee factories here.
Let's go.
热不热？
热，
晒不晒？
很热。
This is somewhere near the old town of Dali, so it's quite lovely. Lots of people, lots of small restaurants, and the elevation of Dali is over around 2,000 meters. So even now in July, in Hangzhou it was super hot. It's like 35, 38 degrees, but here it's 25, very, very comfortable, and lots of sunshine. We're getting closer to Baoshan and Lushui now, and we are just crossing the Nujiang River. This is the Nujiang River. It's so red right now because now it's a rainy season, so the river is very dusty. But if you come here in winter, the river will be very clear and very blue.
During summer, Nujiang receives a lot of rainfall. We were really lucky today. We managed to avoid getting completely soaked. For now, the sky is still clear and the sun is still on our side.
Driving through a very busy market. As we are going lower now, it's getting humid and pretty hot.
3、2、1，点火。刚才是烧水，现在才是火烧咖啡。
I have never seen coffee pot of this kind. I don't know if the coffee is good, but the way they make it is very vibey. Oh. 请问哪个比较推荐呀？
我们比较推荐铁皮卡的豆子。
那我们要一壶那个水洗的吧？
OK， 好，那您可以这里是扫一个40元，我给您发一张。
哦，行。That is our order. A joker. 大王。好，谢谢。
Smells like a good cup of coffee. It's quite a lot, to be honest. I don't know if you'll be able to finish it. But smells good.
咖啡，本地人自己喝自己的咖啡的时候。
你们本地人也会过来喝吗？
我们本地人也过来，我们又加糖又加蜂蜜。不好吃，这个我们不爱吃。
你们不爱喝？
逛逛闻闻。
Even locals are here for the coffee, but apparently they don't like the bitter coffee.
It's not bad. I would say it's a solid 7 out of 10.
Really?
I think so. It's not bad.
But you're not a coffee expert anyway.
I'm becoming one.
中国咖啡第一新站。That means China's #1 coffee village. Lots of coffee. Those stands are all coffee stands.
Starting with a simple cup of roadside coffee, we slowly began to discover the atmosphere of the coffee farms here. In this warm valley, tropical fruits grow everywhere, but coffee tells a different story. Most coffee trees are planted higher up in the mountains. The cooler temperatures at higher altitudes slow down the growth of the coffee cherries, allowing the beans to develop more complex flavors.
You go there.
啊，你好。
你好。
来跟我们吃饭。吃饭。
不要不要。
吃饭吃饭吃饭。
能参观一下你们的那个咖啡的田吗？
哦，可以啊，没事，他不咬人，他不咬人，小狗它不咬人。老土地那个参观好你的咖啡。
啊，好的。
过边也有的。
这边都是你们的咖啡田吗？
对对对。
哦，好的。哇。
吃饭。
走这里去。
吃饭。
吃饭。
我们吃过了，刚刚吃过了午饭，谢谢你们。
你看你们来了好几天了嘛？
刚刚到。
前2天就过来过了嘛？
没来过。
来过吧？前2天我就看到他开着车，你们几个过来过了嘛？
看到了。
啊，OK。前2天我在我们那个小学门口那里收蒙古的时候，我就看你们几个开着车，我这边过来过。
谢谢谢谢。谢谢。
从这里下去。
从这边下，好的。
小学大那里有那个有那个蜂蛹。
哦，好的。
你们正着一点，不然会被蛰到肿啊。
你们
哦，这边也行，这边下面也行。
要看什么？
我们想看看你们种的咖啡。
从这里下面去。
好。
这边还没有。
这边种的是啥咖啡呀？
你要看啥
I think we probably interrupt them.
哇哦！
哇，这个是啥豆子呀？
这个，这个是卡提姆。
卡提姆。
对呀。
啥时候能好呢？
得到7、8、9月份，10月份。
再过2个月份，10月份。8
月15号。
8月15号。
啊，这个，然后8、9月份是红。
8、9月份。好的。
8、9月份你们来看，人家采咖啡。
好的好的。
那时的品种啊，基本上都一样。再过1个月就可以采摘了。
哦。
夏威夷果。
好的。They said under the coffee tree there are the so-called 夏威夷果 the Hawaii nuts, so macadamia basically. They are so nice. 好的好的。 And
多年啊。
and there are lots of goose. 当心他们会咬你哦。
I didn't know what macadamia looks like actually. I didn't know it grows like this.
但我们这个整个高丽贡山了嘛，它总体还是那个卡蒂姆比较多，因为这棵它比较耐旱。这座山了嘛，多数就还是喜欢以前的这个老品种。
你们的咖啡都你们在云南卖，还是在国外也卖？
我们这边嘛，基本上都是当地的这人家来收，
就是那个
我们就给他们卖出去了。
OK， 因为一年有多少公斤？
一亩啊，
对，
一亩倒也不一定。你像刚开始第3、4年的时候，产量是最高的时候。
OK，
第3、4年嘛，3、4年的时候，一亩的话估计能产个3000来斤，
OK， 哇，
还可以。但是以后嘛，就一年不如一年。
真的。
但是主要是看人工管理，要管理的好，产量还是特别高的。
像这边的咖啡的话，就是那个赚钱不？种咖啡。
那这2年的话，咖啡也挣不到什么钱，主要工价太高了。
OK，
你采摘的话，150一天
，150一天，
他也最多给你摘个1袋半，1袋半也就120来斤嘛，算下来也没什么工钱。人家农民的话，你不投，你赚多少钱？只能说没事的话，自己采弄啊，搞点平时的这些生活费。咖啡嘛，这2年还可以一点。前2年嘛，我们最记得我自己家种了有20多亩、30亩，每年有5、6吨。这2年不行了，这2年，那2年的话，看卖3块4块，3块4块，这2年嘛涨到20、30还行一点，那最起码有个工钱。
这边大家都是种咖啡吗？
我们这山上整座这个高丽贡山基本上都是，咖啡套种这个坚果，夏威夷果。
OK，
现在基本上都是套种夏威夷果。
哦，这2个一起种，套着种。
对，它套种它不影响嘛，
嗯，
它可以双丰收嘛，给农民多点收入嘛。
啊，
你可以咬开。你要到这层这个壳，
对，
这个壳黑了以后，我们才能采摘。
对，
它现在还不熟，还没到成熟度。
那这个
就是它里面的。
我们卖出就打下来就卖这个生果，这个鲜果。
鲜果卖出去。
对，他们去找那个野生菌。
是吗？现在能找吗？
完了多了，还早上我们就找了多。
哦，那跟你们一起去吗？能找了很多吗？
能跟他们一起。早上我们就找了2大袋。
Hey, let's go and get the mushrooms then.
意思你们2个骑摩托车过来。
对。你们咋去啊？你们现在去。
我们开车有摩托。
好。This is something that I have been dreaming of, looking for mushrooms. And they're going, so we said we're going with them for sure.
慢一点啊。
好的。
跟着我们来就行。
好的。
你咋知道哪个地方有菌子呀？
我们每年都来嘛。每年都来嘛，一下雨到这个季节就来采了嘛，到处找嘛。
就在这山上随便找吗？
它有那个地方。
哦，你知道金子窝是吧？就每年都到那个地方去。
对，到那个季节就自然就出来了。
You know, to look for mushrooms, you really need to go with people who know where the mushrooms grow. Every year it's the same spot. It's kind of the secret spot. 啊？你就发现了啊？
这是我们这边叫那个喇
叭菌。
喇叭菌。哦。对，叫喇叭菌。这把煮的炒的时候要把这一层给它弄掉，不然的话吃了会拉肚子。
哦。Oh, they are really fast. They are really mountain people. They go really fast. 这么快就找到了吗？
这个奶浆菌。
哦。
你看它一敲，就露出来这个白色的。
对，有白色的液体。
这就是奶浆菌。
哇塞。
慢点啊。
They're really fast. He was wearing flip-flop, but he walked as if it's on flat land. 我觉得我也看见了我的菌子了啊！我发现了一个。我不知道能不能吃啊，红红的。
可以生吃啊，这个。
哇！
它一般都会旁边还会出呢。
这个叫什么？小
这个就是红菇嘛。
红菇。哦，wow! I got my
红
first
番茄
mushroom.
白杆杆就是这个。
啊。
但是这个没吃。啥就下到喝挂了，不应该点五下。
颜色，
哇哦！
你看，好漂亮这个颜色。
对。
这个就是那个扫把菌，
就看起来像珊瑚一样。
红菌。
啊，那还有。
哦，对，
这都是。
老外，来这里快
来。
你这个朋友发现多。
奶浆菌。
对，这个奶浆菌。
Look those two. Look 3. 对，这。
哦，
快
来了吧？我给你体验一下。哦哇哦！擦，把上面那个再拍
一下。
啊
You have to 拍一下再踩。
慢慢的要把根弄上来，哎对。然后把这个泥土去掉。然后回去的话，洗的话就方便一点。哇哦！
哇哦！
对，先拍，然后把它踩上来。你看要用泥巴的话，把它弄了，你回去洗的时候就方便一点。
它这个菌一发现就是到处都有了哈。
它这个基本上附近，只要你发现一朵的话，附近旁边这都基本上都还有。它是一个窝。
这是啥菌？喇叭菌。
叫刮花菌。
刮花菌，又是一种新的。I found another one, but maybe this one is poisonous.
没有，这个能吃。
这个能吃吗？
这个就叫那个群头菌
啊，太老了会不会？
它开的时间太长了。这个是群头菌
啊。
哎，你找两个，快点，那前面有2朵。
哦哇，这个是啥菌？青头菌吗？
这吐司菌。
吐司菌。
对。
我咋看都一样的。
你看你肯定不知道，你不知道这个品种。而且都在我是吐司菌。
这叶冒着呢。
哎对。
哦。拿开。哦，
这个声音传不来了。
又出来了。
这可以吃不？
这吃不好吃。
太老了是吧？
没有，它味道有点微苦。
品种不好。
它味道有点微苦。
这是啥菌来着？
这那个我们这边叫那个石灰菌。
石灰菌。There are different kinds apparently. So there are different kinds. They taste all different. This one is a bit bitter, so they don't want it. 这个菌能吃不？
这菌好吃，哪个啊？这个？
这个不能吃。
这个不能吃。这个不能吃，吃了糖板板。累不累？一点点。
上面有个虫。
这就主要是体验这个，它这个节奏。
对，这个真的是要眼尖。我们没有地方烧。
没有地方说。
小波拿奖奖。
你们吃，没事。
都是你们捡的，我们都没有发现。
主要是想带你们体验一下这个找菌子这个感觉。这个都是好菌子在这边。
After we finished picking mushrooms, the guides insisted that we take some home. They had already found a whole bag in just 20 minutes. I couldn't help thinking, if I spent a whole day mushroom hunting with them, I could probably collect a mountain of mushrooms. At that moment, I honestly want to leave Flo behind and stay here picking mushrooms with them. Across the entire Nujiang Valley, there are hundreds of coffee farms and estates. Almost everywhere you go, you can stop by, sit down, and enjoy a cup of locally grown Yunnan coffee. And if you'd like to see the hidden corners of China with us, you can check out our newly released tours. We'll take you beyond the famous sites to discover some of the most unexpected stories from borderland Yunnan.
I've tried 3 different kinds of coffee. So this is the Katimo, the most typical bean. That's the Typica, and that's the Geisha, which is internationally renowned as the most fancy and most expensive bean. It originates from Ethiopia, which is also considered as the mother country of coffee beans. I've just learned that in the last 16 hours of my journey to becoming a coffee expert. And I did a blind test and I fairly could distinguish them. So this one is a little bit more fruity. This one is a little bit dull and acid-like, I would say. And this one I think is the most flavorful.
Yeah, it has a flower taste. It's very aromatic.
It's very aromatic, and and of course, if it comes to pricing, this one is also the most expensive. But at least when you do the blind test, you figure the difference. This is the most essential, so it's not just imagination. What's interesting about Yunnan is that probably 90% of the coffee beans here are so-called Katimo beans, which is a mixture between the Brazilian Caturra bean and the East Timor Hybrido bean. And if you remember, 2 years ago we've been to East Timor. I can link the video here. And it makes this Arabica bean more robust because it has this Robusta elements, but it's still considered as an Arabica bean. This makes the bean quite unique. But they also grow other stuff, like there's also Geisha, for example. There's also Typica beans here. Is Yunnan coffee good or bad? It's actually a valid question. I think the answer is a little bit of both. There is good coffee and there's also bad coffee. And I think it really depends where you get the coffee from. And it's definitely an emerging market. So probably in a couple of years you can get quite some really, really good coffee from China.
Go is said to be the highest coffee farm in this region, but this road is just insanely bad. We are now driving on an old road, a Second World War road, and this is called Stilwell Road, named after the American General Joseph Stilwell, and background to supply China. It started in the northeastern India, in a place called Lido, and in Kunming, and by then was a lifeline to support China in the war against Japan. My God, I hope my ass can survive this. I swear it's our last coffee today. It's already 7 p.m. but they have one that is so famous. It's a walnut latte. So they kind of press the walnut into a walnut milk and then they mix it with the coffee. Oh, that's the walnut milk. It gives you power.
Hey, that's actually good.
直接喝这个会感觉到它很甜。
这个好喝，我觉得。
很好喝。这咖啡是谁发明的呀？
我们在这里有吃核桃，然后发现它跟咖啡的这个油脂的香气很搭。就有一天就想着说，总是用牛奶，但是因为我们自己是完全原生态的去种植嘛，就想着说，在这里又没有办法买到新鲜的牛奶，然后就用核桃打成核桃乳，取名叫雾，就是因为受这边下雨天云雾的那个状态。
This is probably the most unique coffee I've ever tried. Wow. It has a real strong walnut taste mixed with the bitterness of coffee, which I really like.
It's nutty, very thick. It has the fragrance of the walnut. Oh, it's so unique. I don't think you will find this coffee elsewhere, anywhere in the world, only here.
That's true.
Now it's getting really dark. We have to hurry, otherwise it's going to be very difficult to drive down. And this is also the end of our today's video. We hope you enjoy watching it. Thanks for being with us, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.